Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another exciting edition of Crypto Corner. Today is Friday. We're going to go through the markets. We're going to go through the news and some announcements. My Twitter giveaway I need to announce, so don't go anywhere. Let's get started. All right, well, yeah, let's get started. Today is Friday. We're gonna go through the news. There are a few good and not so good news in terms of crypto. I'm gonna get you up to date, but before that, let me just say a quick thank you to the sponsors of this video, Cobalt Lend. You already know about this company. They have been sponsoring us for quite some time. It is a brand new community-driven lending platform that aims to decentralize the borrowing and lending industry with the use of blockchain technology, of course. The Cobalt Lend platform allows borrowers to get access to hassle-free capital approved and voted and supported by a community treasury in order to get any size loan without the oversight of a bank. They are currently in pre-sale of their CBLT token via BX exchange. Their initial exchange offering just started, so if you want to take part in this sale and get your hands on some of these tokens at pre-sale prices, head over to cobaltlend.com. Of course, you will find the link in the description box. The token is already supported by all ERC20 wallets, and with MetaMask, for instance, you can even do an instant swap for any other ERC20 token of your choice, although I wouldn't rush into selling it before it's officially launched. Alternatively, you can also use Bancor Exchange or Uniswap or some other exchanges. You will find the list on their website. You can also even stake the token. Staking is now already live, as well as incentivizing community members to operate and maintain liquidity pools. That is also live. Voting within the ecosystem is live, and submitting proposals for the community to vote is also live. So the team has been quite busy, and they have grown quite a lot since I first featured them on this channel around a couple of months ago, probably around 6 or 7 weeks ago. So it's close to a couple of months, and they have already managed to grow their community a lot. They have now over 30,000 active members over their different social media platforms, and the community keeps growing. Their initial exchange offering is on BX exchange. Find the details in the link below. So now let's move into the markets and see how are the markets performing right now. As we can see, today is another kind of a red day. We are going through a correction yet again. Right now we are trading around 19,000 for Bitcoin, and we went all the way to 19,500 yesterday, 400 around there, even I think maybe even 19,600 at some point, but we are now dropping in price, and with that all of the cryptocurrencies are experiencing pretty much the same corrections. Usually Bitcoin has the smallest correction and the other ones go higher, which is what's happening right now. 170% down for Bitcoin, but 3% for Ethereum, 3.5% for XRP, 4% for Litecoin, 4% for Chainlink, and these are all in the red, and another 4% at Polkadot. These are the ones that are down pretty much at the same rate. Cardano and Binance Coin are down at around just over 2%. So this is what's happening in the top 10. And it's a similar situation with the top 20. NEM, a cryptocurrency that has been pumping quite seriously for the last week now, is still on positive, actually 52% in Bitcoin value in the last week, 14% since yesterday up. So this is the biggest winner here in the top coins. Now let's look at Bitcoin and see what can we actually expect, because if you ask me, what I'm seeing here is yes, we are about to break out of this triangle here, but the question is whether are we going to break out on the upside or on the downside. And if we go to the, actually let's go to the 1 hour. What I'm thinking is that it's very likely that we are breaking down here, and we're gonna see probably very shortly, we're gonna see whether we will be breaking down. So far we have been respecting this support level here. This is a trend line, support trend line. As you can see, it is going up, but however we are testing, I personally feel that we are testing that support way too much right now, and we are testing the support more than we are testing the resistance. So yes, we have tested that resistance 3 times here. The support is tested 3 times. Now we are coming back for it, and the problem is that we are closer to breaking down than we are closer to breaking upwards. At least right now we can still go up here and recover and see if we're gonna go and touch the resistance, but I'm seeing that I'm inclining slightly towards the breakdown rather than the break up. This is what I'm seeing, even though, to be honest, we have a declining volume alongside a slightly declining price, which is bullish. We have a declining RSI on the hourly. Let me see what is the daily though. The daily, the MACD is quite high, guys. I feel that even if we do another push up, we will need to first go down in the MACD before we really jump very high. So I don't really see a breakout. Even if there is a breakout, it's not going to last long. We are finding it hard to break the all-time high and to set up a new all-time high. Once we do that, once we break this resistance and we start going for a new all-time high, we will easily go to the 2100, 21,500, maybe something like that. But right now we are finding it hard, and maybe we still need that one more drop down to test the support here at around 18k before we really push up for a new all-time high. So this is what I'm currently seeing, and let's see how it's gonna play out. This breaking of this triangle right now is important. It's gonna show us for the next week or maybe few weeks what can we expect with Bitcoin. So this is it for the markets. Now let's go into the news. And starting on a high note, Ethereum 2.0 is actually going strong. We see now that over 1 million Ethereum has been worth more than $6 million has been staked in the Ethereum 2.0 contract, which is big news. You know that the Ethereum 2.0 was launched with around 80% of the necessary stake, but very quickly that pool managed to fill up, and now we have over 1 million. So that is almost twice the needed amount. People were actually really waiting for it to really launch properly before they decided to stake. They wanted to maybe even give it another couple of days to see that everything will run smoothly before they lock in 32 Ethereum. So now that everyone is feeling more confident, clearly everyone is feeling more confident because they have deposited an extra close to 500,000 Ethereum. So now we have over Ethereum, 1 million Ethereum. This is the blockcrypto.com reporting. I will have the link in the description box if you want to go through the details of the article. Now another article, this is the CoinDesk reporting that OkEx exchange is in hot waters. They actually shut down their withdrawals for around 3 or more weeks in the last month. So right now that they have opened withdrawals, the article is reporting that there is a lot of withdrawals of crypto and even stable coins like USDT in particular. So they talk about a massive exodus. This is the trading volume of OkEx. It has dropped from 3.5 billion to just over 1 billion, and this is in the matter of just a week. So not very good news at all for OkEx. You know that many exchanges get hacked. Sometimes we hear about these hacks, sometimes they don't quite let us know what's happening, and with OkEx, after following the BitMEX mess, which is they're being entangled in many court cases now about money laundering, about market manipulation and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, people are getting more and more aware that you shouldn't really be holding your coins in exchanges, especially if you're not trading every day or even on a weekly basis. It's good to actually move these coins away. If you're gonna hold them, if you do position trading like I do, or maybe you do swing trading where you don't need the coins to be there every day, and you have a lot of holdings, we're not talking about having maybe 1 ETH or 20 link or something like that. If you have 0.01 BTC, these kind of amounts, maybe you can risk, you've allocated for risk, and in any case you have to work with risk money in these exchanges. But still, if you're gonna hold it for a few months, then better keep it in a hardware wallet, a device that is actually having extra layers of protection rather than just being a online wallet. So exchanges are online wallets. I've talked about them. custodial wallets like Coinbase or even blockchain.com online, and blockchain.com is a bit safer probably, and Coinbase is also quite safe, don't get me wrong. You have the vote there that is requiring you to you go through extra time and layers of security before you withdraw, so you can use these layers of security. Some of them actually offer insurance like Bitpanda and stuff like that on a particular amount, but I still feel that the best thing is to have an external wallet, a hard drive wallet. And tomorrow I will be doing a review of this one. This is the latest that I just got. It's called Apollo Cosmos, and it's with the latest security element. But I will tell you all about it in my review tomorrow, because tomorrow I will actually go through all of the specifics of this wallet. And there is a link, by the way, and it's in the description box already, where you can get your hands on this at half price, more than half price. You're getting, I think, 51% discount. 51%, you get it. So yeah, this is a great device, and it offers more than 120 different coins and tokens support for all of this. So pretty much any token, or if it's an ERC20 token, it has it. So that's what I will be reviewing, and I've also reviewed the Ledger and CoboVault Pro and all of this. So you know, if you're watching this channel and you're watching my episodes here of Crypto Corner, you know that you have to keep your coins. Safest way is your own hardware wallet device, so that you are the owner of your private keys, you have your recovery phrase, and nobody can really threaten that unless you get it in the wrong hands. So make sure that you protect it safely and not on your computer. Enough about that. Let's move on to the next news, and this is that the audio streaming Spotify, Spotify is the biggest audio streaming platform on the internet. It is looking into crypto payments now, but before we get too excited, the article is talking about Spotify wanting to hire, looking basically for a new job. Looking basically for candidates with a crypto background to fill in a new role at the company. According to a recent job post, they say the company is looking for an outstanding associate director to join its payments strategy and innovation department, meaning that they're looking into doing something with crypto. But also the article by the Cointelegraph here is reminding us that they are one of the backers of the Facebook Libra project. So it could be that they want to be able to implement a stable coin like Libra, or it could be another coin in order to start accepting digital payments directly in cryptocurrencies. Okay, so this is interesting news for adoption of crypto. Of course, we welcome that. Any crypto adoption, mainstream adoption, is welcome at this point. Now, interesting fan of Bitcoin we find here. Nigel Farage apparently has become the latest one from the politicians to be talking about cryptocurrencies. In an interview, the article by Decrypt is saying that in an interview on a podcast, he proclaimed that it could be crucially important that you get your minds around crypto and to get your hands on crypto. He says that from the poorest to the richest in the land, one of the conversations that are going on is about cryptocurrency, and the reason it's also obvious is that governments are, through this pandemic, creating vast amounts of funny money, he calls it, debasing currencies, and people are scared about what this means for their money, their investments. And he says that everyone should basically own a little bit of cryptocurrency. Now, Nigel Farage is a very polarized figure in the UK politics. If you don't know about him, he was the leader of a party called UKIP, which was kind of a very right-wing nationalist party, racist at many times, not himself personally, but the party. And then he created his own party called the Brexit Party, so still very right-wing, still very conservative, and not exactly a very liked figure, but nevertheless influential. Okay, now another news by the Cointelegraph. This bull market is different, they say, because people already know about crypto. This is actually the words by the CEO of Celsius Network. Celsius is one of the DeFi projects, Alex Mashinsky, and he told the Cointelegraph that this time is different because he's referencing the drop in the searches of Bitcoin in the analytics of Google. We talked about this just a few weeks ago, saying how during the 2017 bubble we actually had a searches of an all-time high, and we're not even close to that right now, and we are close to the all-time high of Bitcoin price. The hype is full on as well. All of the media is pumping news about Bitcoin and everything, but the searches on Google are really low. They are pretty much at the same level where they were in 2019 during the peak of 2019 in June. So what's changed? Well, the fact that by now actually most of those people that are interested in cryptocurrencies and even the general public, this is what Alex Mashinsky is saying, are already aware of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. They don't need to research it. They already know where to buy it, especially lately with PayPal and applications like Cash App, you know, opening it to the mainstream, and of course Coinbase and many of the Binance and KuCoin with credit cards and all of these other ways, Payer. I've talked about this. So people are aware. And this is one of the big differences. This is why we are not seeing the same surge in the searches of Bitcoin on Google the way that was in 2017. And the last one about Bitcoin, analysts here by Cointelegraph, analysts say surging Bitcoin wealth inflows heightened chance of BTC correction. Now this is an article that doesn't really sound very well when I read it, but what they actually mean is, I mean, the title, the headline sounds a little bit off, but what they mean is that there is a surge or an increase in the movements of large Bitcoin amounts. So they talk about whales moving Bitcoin and always placing big sell orders at around the 19,800 level, 19,600 level, meaning that they're really trying to prevent us from reaching that all-time high. Now, I'm not really sure whether this is necessarily the case. This is what their research is pointing out, and they basically say that these whales are to blame for the fact that we are not yet breaking the all-time high. However, that could be true, or it could also be true that there are too many people that are happy to cash out at this level, that many also of the speculators here are you know, seeing the fact that we reached that 19,000 level quite fast from the 16,000 just a couple of months ago, and we really need a correction, something that I'm also expecting that would happen. Also, by the way, it looks like we are about to break down from this triangle, so maybe this is what's happening right now. We are currently hanging on to the 19,000 level, but we keep dropping below, so we're gonna see what's going to happen. Anyway, is it the whale's fault, or is it just too many also of the general retail investors? Maybe they're also very happy to cash out at these levels, and this is why we're not able to really have a strong upside move right now. There is a lot of selling going on, and the buying can't actually overwhelm it. Anyway, this is what is a possibility. Now, the last news of the day will be about Chainlink. It is partnered with another company. C.R.E.A.M Finance is actually choosing Chainlink to be its primary price Oracle solution, and that means that they will now be able to provide data for the following markets: Link, Comp, Wi-Fi, BUSD, USD Tether, USD Coin, Uni, and Avi. So basically they're opening to DeFi projects even more, and it is a DeFi project itself, C.R.E.A.M.Finance. So good news for Chainlink, even though the price today wasn't really doing spectacularly well. It is 4.42% down, in fact, since yesterday's prices. Yesterday it actually reached $14, and today is at 13.41. So this was everything from me for the news. Now it's time to take a look at my announcement, my crypto giveaway announcement. Don't go anywhere. And as I already mentioned in my previous video, I am currently running a crypto giveaway. CBLT tokens, 1,000 of them are up for grabs. CBLT is the token of Cobalt Land, the sponsor of this video, and they're also responsible for this giveaway. So 5 winners I'm going to be selecting at the end of the day on Twitter. So head over to my Twitter at BusyGeorgie. You can see my handle over there, and go and retweet this tweet. You also have to follow me and Cobalt Land, and that's all. And you have to comment with your Ethereum ERC20 based wallet address. So make sure that you get that. I've already had more than 146 retweets. Tonight I will be picking up 5 winners, and I will announce them on Twitter in this tweet as well. So make sure that you follow this tweet and go retweeting, guys. It's going really well. I will be doing more of these Twitter contests, and maybe even another one here on YouTube, probably even next week. So who knows? Anyway, try to catch my review tomorrow, Apollo Cosmos. this is the latest device, and try to get it at half price. This will be available in its pre-sale. It's actually a brand new device, so it's still in pre-sale. This is everything from me for today, guys. Thanks for watching until the end. If you like the video, share it with someone else who would also benefit from watching it. Also give me the thumbs up and leave a comment below. I am picking up questions from your comments, don't forget, and I will be addressing them in my Wednesday video, next week Wednesday. So this is all coming. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.